Good
Yeah.
move. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about the whole CEO change for a minute and sharing hard truth. I just did a post on this for LinkedIn yesterday or day before.
Mhm.
I did a post about the gist of my post was honest consultants deliver truth that sometimes is painful to hear.
Mhm.
Um, and I was kind of ragging on or bagging on consultants who just milk it out for hours and
Mhm.
they're careful about what they say because they don't want to get fired, they don't want to lose the gig, so they're trying to stretch the hours. And I really despise consultants like that. And and
Mhm.
so I was doing a rant on consultants who just tell it like it is, and as
Mhm.
painful as it might be. How do you coach your team members when they're a little nervous? They're like, man, if I tell Mary X, Y, and Z, she might terminate our contract. How do you coach your consultants through that?
Really, it's a situation of ethically, you got to tell them what you think, and uh, and because we're a little more senior than many of the other, you know, my folks, both men and women, have the backbone to be able to say, you know, this is what you need to hear. Now, we will we may soften it a little bit with language rather
Yeah.
than coming in and saying, your biggest problem is you're a jerk. Um, come in and say, well, we need to talk to you about your communications skills, you know, and uh, and so
uh,
that's where you can approach it. But ethically, we all say, yeah, we gotta deliver our opinion.
you have to.
Now, they can disagree with our opinion, and they can think we're totally nuts. And what'll happen is if we have a client that stops listening, we fire them.
Yeah, good, great.
Yeah, because they're wasting their money and our time.
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the best feelings I think I ever had at Riderflex as we built our recruiting firm is when we finally got busy enough to where I could fire clients.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, and I just not too long ago had to tell a CEO of a company we've been referred in by their bank that we're not a fit. And he wanted to know why. And I said, well, we've talked here for 2 hours. I mentioned two or three topics, and every one of those you took issue with. So what I see here is your door is open, but your mind is not. And so I don't want to waste our time.
Or your money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
great. It's as a service provider, that's a great piece of advice for anybody out there that wants to be a consultant or deliver any kind of service
Mhm.
whatsoever is don't waste time with customers that don't fit you or that are going to make you miserable because
Mhm.
you'll end up not doing as good of a job as you should, and you could have been spending all those hours on a quality client instead of wasting your time beating your head against the wall with a client that's driving you nuts.
We have an
uh,
internal joke in the company of how you can get ahead in the market, and that is take your worst clients and give them to your best competitors.
exactly. I love that.